Welcome to the video, everybody. If you clicked on this video, it's because you would like some help learning how to play killer Sudoku, which I'll show you what that is if you're not familiar. This is on Sudoku Epic. I love this app for Sudoku. The best part of this app is that it tracks all your progress. So if you go to all puzzles, it'll show you killer Sudoku, hardest level difficulty. You can actually track. You're not just playing a random game, you're actually trying to complete everything. So you can go through and click on whatever puzzle you want and actually do that puzzle and try to beat it. It'll save your score, save your time. It's excellent game. So I will show you quickly my settings here. And that would be, the most important part here is that fill notes on the start. Now some might consider this cheating, but if you're going to attempt the hardest difficulty and you're just getting started with killer Sudoku, you need to do this. It's just going to help you out, and it gives you an idea of how to break down the logic of the game. So we're going to go to a specific puzzle because I just did this one so that I could be prepared and show everybody. So this is what it looks like. It looks hella confusing. There's no way you'll be able to figure this out. But that's not true. We are definitely going to be able to figure this out, and it's more of just to replace what you know, and it's just an addition problem, really. So right here, we know that 1 and 3 can go there, and 3 can go here. That's the fill notes on the start. It did that for you. The reason it knows this is because there's a 1 right here. So a 1 can't go there, a 2 can't go there, because if a 2 was there and a 2 was there, they'd be two 2s in the same box. So its normal Sudoku rules still apply. It's just you have a lot less clues on where the numbers are because you have all these boxes that add up to the blue numbers in the corner. So this one, 1 and 3 can go there, 3 can go there, but not 1 because of this one up here. Obviously a 4 can't go there, a 5, a 6, that's why those numbers aren't there. So we can go ahead and start by filling in 3 there, 1 here. As you see when I'll do the undo button there. When I put a 3 there, it deletes it from over here. So you don't have to worry about manually doing the notes and taking 3 off of all of these. That's one of the settings as well, that you can just automatically update the notes. So make sure that's clicked too. It's usually automatically clicked. And then we're just going to keep going around and seeing what we can see. So we know 7 and 9 can go here. When there's 2 squares, the only things that can add up to 16 are 8 and 8, which it can't be, or 7 and 9. So 7 and 9 have to go up there. And we'll put the edit on there, bottom here, the edit. I just have a hotkey sign for it so I can do it quickly. And we're going to clean it up, which means we just take all the 7s out of here because we know a 7 can't go there because then it would just be 2 9s here. So we're cleaning up the row and the box. And a 9 won't be able to go there or there, here. And you can see it starts to get a little more clear on how we're going to be able to do this. So 7 and 9 are done there. We don't know which is which, but that's okay. It gave us a clue down here that 4 and 8. Obviously, if we would put a 5 here, it would only be a 4 there. That would add up to 9 and not 12. So we need to put an 8 there and a 4 there. What else do we see here? Well, 1, 2, and 4 can't go there, so we know that the 2 can't go here. 6, 8, and 9 are these 3, so this whole thing can get deleted with 6, 8, and 9. Another big part of this is you have the numbers 1 through 9 have to fit in a box, they have to fit in a row, and the numbers 1 through 9 add up to 45. So if we do 23 here, plus 11, that's 24, 34. So 34, and then to get to 45, we'd need another 11. So we know that this, how do I do this? This box, and this box have to equal 11. What else do we have here? 13 plus 8 is 21, plus 4 is 25, plus another 20 would be 45. So these all equal 20, these 4 here. And they're shared by these 2, the green and the white. Now, if 20 has to go in here, and these 2 together will add up to 36, then that means 16 is these 3. So if 20 is over here, then these 3 are going to be 16. So 16 plus 6 is 22, plus the 1, 23, and plus the 10 would be 33. And then we have 12 here. So you can keep going around and adding and adding and adding and subtracting. So that means that these three have to equal 12. That doesn't give us a lot of tips at the moment. We're just going to keep going through here and taking out numbers. There's no 8 there, so there's no 3 there. Same thing right here, 4, 6, 5. There's no 6 over here for that 5. Over here, there's no 3s allowed. And the 5s won't work because there's no 6s on the other side. And we can't use that 7 because it has no 4 to partner with over here. Here's a good example here. So we have 8 plus 17 is 25, 26, and then 36, 42. So we need these 8 boxes equal 42. Well, the only number we can fit that will make it 45 is 3. So that way you know right there, that 3 plus these 42 is 45. It has to be a 3. And that gives us a hint here that the 5s can't go there because they don't have a 3 anymore. And the 2 and 6 will go there. So we're just going to clean up the column and clean up the box. 6 right here. When I first started playing Killer Sudoku, I did the notes on the start and I just thought, there's no way, this is so complicated. It's really not that complicated once you swap and replace and just keep going through this. Now you have 4, 5, and 8 in those 3 boxes, and they are forming a column. So 4, 5, and 8 can't go in this one, can't go in this one. And there's the 5s. And here's the 8s. Already not in there. All right, what's next here? So 13 has to go in these two. These 2 boxes need to add up to 13. So we know a 3 can't go over here because there's no 10 over here. And we know there's no 9 over there because there's no 4 over here. And same thing, 7 and 6. So if that's 13, and this is 18, well, we'll find out what these ones are. 24, 25, 28, so 17 has to go here to add up to 45. If we take 18 minus 17, that's 1 left over, plus the 13, so it's 14 has to go into these 2 boxes. So if 17 has to go here, then you could do 18 plus 13 minus 17, it'll add up to 14, or equal 14. So we know that 14 has to go here, so we can take away 1, 2, 3, the 5, 9 work, the 7 won't work. So that's 14 there. Let me clean this up a little bit. No 7 here. No 7 here. 8 won't work there. No 5s. So there's no 6s to partner with. And the 2 can go away. All right, we're getting closer. Anything else here? These 3s can get out of here. 1 won't work on either of those. 5 won't work here. 2 would work, but 3 won't. And we're just scanning, going along. I just completed this, so what was my next step here? That's going to be 14, that's going to be 17. This is 20. This is 16 up here. One could work, 2 could work. What was my next step here? I could show you adding up a row. Oh, right here. All right, well, we'll do this just to give you another example of how to go about completing this. So we have these 2 rows at the bottom here we're going to do. The 7th row, or the, 8th row and the 9th row. So 6 plus, so if each row is 45, then we know 2 rows have to equal 90. So 6 plus 9 is 15, plus 8 is 23, 24, 34, 40, 51, 57, 67, 75, 79. Do that right? Let's do that again. 24, 28, 29, 39, 45, 46, 56, 64, 70, 79. So we need 11. 79 plus 11 would be 90. So these two, this one here and this one here, equal 11. So we know 1 can't go there. 2 works. 3 can't go there. 7 can't go there. It has to be 2 and 9. So we know that this row, 2 and 9 won't fit anywhere else. And that gives us this, is 1 and 5. So we'll take all the 1s and 5s out of the column and out of the box. And you can use that trick for a lot of these. If you know that 2 columns equal 90, or 2 rows equal 90, 2 boxes equal 90. If you had a box like let's say you wanted to know, say if this was oriented different and it was just 1 here, you could add up 2 boxes. I don't know if we're going to have a situation like that, but it does come in handy, especially adding up boxes together. All right, 7 down here. 4 is not going to work because there's no more 5. That one's cleaned up. 3 and 4 up here. 4 there. 6 doesn't work there. This could give us some clues actually here. Oh, 8 can't be there. We'll finish cleaning this box up here. 6 and 7 can't go there. All right, so if these 3 boxes have to equal 11, I have a 2 and a 7. 2 and a 7 together would need another 2, so that's not going to be possible. But let's say if this is 7, then we need to make 4, which we wouldn't be able to do because there's no way down here. A 2 and a 2 would make 4, so this has to be a 2. Nope, that's not right. This has to be a 2, and that's because if a 7 was there, I would need to make 11 still, so I'd need to make 4, and I could do a 1 or a 3, but I'd have no 1 or 3 down here. I'd have only a 2, so that's how that works. So now I need to have these 2 equal 9, which means that we can delete a lot of these. 4 and 5 works. 5 has no partner, and 7 has no 2. So we know that's 4, that's 5. 1, 3, and 7, we'll just check our math, 11, so that'll work no problem down there. All right. What next? What next can we do here? So 14, so we know that 2 is not going to work. 9 is not going to work. 8 would work. 7 won't work, because we'd have 7 and 7. 6 and 8, 9 and 5. Can't reduce any further at the moment. That was 6. And that was 4. Let's just check our, maybe there's an easy option with just normal Sudoku rules. 2, no. 2 doesn't really give us any clues. Oh, yes it does, because there's no 2 down here, so 2 has to be in this part of this box. So we know that there's no 2 here, which means that there's no 9 here, and there's no 2 here. So 2 has to go into this side here, these boxes, one of them. Okay, 3. Any of those 2 doesn't really help us. 4. There we go. right, like that. So sometimes just taking a step back and just doing normal Sudoku rules. See, with all these other little numbers here, you might not have been able to see, or maybe you did and I just missed it. A 4, this is the only place in that box a 4 can go. So we'll put a 4 in there. 4's there. 4 down here, again, only place it can go. So that means that this is a 7, and that's a 3, that's a 6, and as you'll see, it starts to kind of solve the puzzle for you, because it leaves, you know, a 2 and a 9, so you take all the 2's and 9's out of this column. And here we go, 6 there, 4 there, 1 and 7's have to go up there, so that's 1's gone there, which means 9's are gone from there, which means 2's and 8's are accounted for in the first box, which means we've solved for this. It's 9 and 5, 1 and 7, so 3 has to go there, 6 and 8, so 9 has to go here, 8 right there, 2 and 7 in this box, so this one is probably the one with the most numbers still unaccounted for. Now, often a question in Killer Sudoku is, if you have 2 and 7 here, can I delete 2 and 7 from this box here? You can from up here because they're in the same box, but in this part of this pentagram, or this 5-piece block, can I remove 7 from here? In Killer Sudoku rules, usually yes. In Epic Sudoku, I found that a few times that if a 7 goes here, a 7 could also go here. It's not supposed to be that way. If I have no other options, I will usually just take a 7 out of there or err on the side of caution and not, but usually I will take the 7 out of there, but in this instance I'm not going to because it's being solved for us so well anyway. Just thought I'd point that out, that sometimes that comes up, and like here, well, this is an easy one because let's say there was a 7 and a 7 here. There's not, because there's no 7 here, but if there was a 7 and 7 here, technically a 7 could go in both of those and it would equal 14 and everything would be fine. They're not in the same column, row, or box. With Killer Sudoku rules, usually they say that's not possible because they can't be in the same little container either. I just always err on the side of caution and don't guess. I like to let the math solve it for me. So here we go, and as you can see, the boxes are just kind of deleting as we go. It's getting cleaned up quite easily. 4 down here, 7 here, and this was going to solve for us, no problem. 2 and 9, so 5 can't go there, which means 9 can't go here or here, and 2 can't go there, so that's 3. So you're just letting the puzzle solve itself for you at this point. You're just kind of going off regular understanding rules. You know, 7 has to go here. 5's up here. And so we just took a lot of numbers away now. So that has to be 5. This has to be 2. There's 6 up here. We got 7 there. 9 there. My record for this puzzle was 10.5 minutes. I'm definitely not there. I'm 17 minutes now, but taking my time, making sure that people understand what's going on and how to beat this. I do love making videos. I haven't been uploading a lot recently. I've just gone back to school, which I might do a separate channel about that. I haven't really decided, but I've been quite busy doing that. So I am still focused on this YouTube thing, and I want to keep solving some puzzles. So don't want my hard work to go to waste, and I like doing it. I think people like to maybe learn something new, how to beat this. So we started with a mess of craziness, and we've used very easy math and logic to break it all down, and very manageable. This is the one game I just keep on every phone. I flip through games quite a lot, and this is the one game that I always download, and it's just great if I'm not anywhere with any data, with any cellular signal. This is the one that I go to because it's just easy, and it for my OCD brain, it locks me on there. Plus, I love the fact that it tracks all the puzzles that you've done and what percentage complete you are. So if we go back, that's our 2 stars. We just did 1414. It saved, I've done it before, but it saved my best time. So it didn't just say, oh, your new time is that. It saved the old best time. So thanks a lot for watching. If you do like this game, I suggest you download it. I'll probably have a link in the description. And if you like the channel and want to learn more, or if you have a recommendation, please leave a comment. If you have another thing, or you want to just see regular Sudoku and break down that, most people know how to do regular Sudoku. Maybe I'll do a video soon about beating it without the notes. Obviously, you don't need notes for Sudoku. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.